epidemic from becoming the type of pandemic we're seeing now. He helped me restore America's standing and leadership in the world on the other threats of our time, like nuclear proliferation and climate change. Joe has the character and the experience to guide us through one of our darkest times and heal us through a long recovery.
So President Obama staying neutral during the primaries and says those contests helped Biden become a better candidate. He says the Democrats need to be bold this year and called Biden's platform the most aggressive of any major party candidate in history. The Trump team blasting out a response, quote, now that Biden is the only candidate left in the Democratic field, Obama has no other choice but to support him. Obama was right in the first place. Biden is a bad candidate who will embarrass himself and his party. President Trump will destroy him, end quote. Some health officials warning of a possible second wave of COVID-19 cases, but one of the doctors from the University of Washington that produces the model often referred to by the White House told me that he thinks the U.S. may be plateauing and that it's time to think about getting people back to work.
So certain states are ready to consider returning to business much faster than others, as long as we are able to make sure we have in place the testing and the capacity to trace all the cases and their contacts.
Here is where things stand at the moment. About 1.94 million confirmed cases around the world. The U.S. has more than a quarter of those, with nearly 600,000 cases total. About 25,000 Americans have died, but you can see the death rate per day may have hit a peak last Friday. There's also concern the federal program to help small businesses could run out of money by the end of this week, and after Congress failed to reach an agreement to replenish the funding. A Small Business Administration official telling Fox that just over 1 million loans have been approved so far, worth more than $250 billion. That leaves $100 billion in the fund. Congress has not been able to agree on terms to free up an additional $250 billion for the program. Watch that story from Capitol Hill. Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred telling Fox Business that an idea to start the season next month without a fan in the stands at spring training facilities is just that. It's an idea. He says the league will not come back until officials are sure that it is safe.
We don't have a plan. We have lots of ideas. What ideas come to fruition will depend on what the restrictions are, what the public health situation is.